All right, folks, so what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about moving forward. There's certain things you can't do if you want to move forward. For instance, if you want to move forward, you cannot stay where you are. You cannot maintain your current position and move forward at the same time. Obviously, right? What am I talking about? Obviously, right? Everyone knows this, right? But do you really? So I want to tell you a story. It's about how I lost my last job that I will ever have in my life. My last job was my last job. So here's what happened. Now, I'm a fitness coach, and I have been for over a decade. Right? That's what I do. I coach people. I create change in people's lives. It's what I like. I don't have a choice. It's what I do. Well, I do have a choice, but it's a compulsive desire of mine, right? To coach, to guide people to real life change. I had 46 clients, maybe 48, right? I had a lot of clients. And I would work from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night, with a little break in between in the afternoon. This was my whole week, right? This is really all I did was this job. Mostly the only thing I had time for. And I had my online business on the side. That was the real thing I wanted to do, right? Entrepreneur, fully self-employed, traveling the world while simultaneously coaching, creating real life change across the world. That was the dream, that was the vision, right? But what was getting in the way of this vision was this job. But this job was my paycheck. Finally, it got to a point where life said, all right, you know what? If you ain't gonna let it go, I'm gonna take it from you. So one day I got fired. Canned. You wouldn't believe the reason. Okay? But the reason was I got fired for wearing sweatpants and an earring. I'm not joking. Mind you, I work in a gym and I got fired for wearing sweatpants. Because apparently, to these people, if you wear pants made out of cotton, you had to wear athletic pants, okay? You can't wear pants made out of cotton because it's unprofessional, at least in these people's view. Sounds ridiculous, right? Some of the world's greatest coaches, tattoo sleeves and earrings and all that type of stuff. And I just got fired for wearing one earring in one ear. This one right here, okay? Said it looked unprofessional. It was one of those reasons why I advocate for people to be entrepreneurs, right? Fully self-employed, taking back your life. This is why, because you don't want somebody who is not a specialist in your field, they're not an expert in your field, but they're gonna tell you how to run your business. They're gonna tell you how to dress. You can't be an individual and wear an earring. You can't wear whatever color pants you want. Right? So, this job was keeping me where I was when I wanted to move forward. And now some people say, well, you know, God is looking out for me, or whatever you want to call it. Some people call it life, the universe, God, whatever the case is, right? But what life did was life got to a point where it started to take things from me so that I can pursue what I really wanted to pursue. Took things from me until I had nothing better to do but focus on my real passion, my vision. And I'm grateful for that. It hurt, but you know, that's just growing pains, right? So what's my point? Moral of the story is, you're gonna have to part ways with those things that are keeping you where you are. If you want to travel the world and you're too busy paying rent in a specific city and you want to leave that city, you too busy working in that city, all your friends are in that city, you grew up in that city, you always lived in that city. If you don't get rid of something, you never leave in that city. If you don't sell off your apartment, if you don't get out, you don't leave that lease, you ain't getting out of the city. If you're so focused on making rent in that particular apartment, if you're too focused on paying that mortgage, you're not getting out. Right? You want to be around a certain type of people, and all the type of people you're around are not those certain type of people. You got to get rid of the people that are keeping you where you are. Right? Relationships, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case is. You may love them to death and really want it to work. But in that relationship, you're not getting what you truly want. You got to get out. You got to get out. This is how it is. I've been there. When you talk about trying to hold something together, let me tell you something. Life will be like, you know what, yo dumbass, you need to stop. And life will take it from you. The universe will take it from you. It will release you of the burden that you refuse to admit you have. But you're going to have to make some sacrifices in order to move forward. So, moral of the story is, change positions. Get out. So that you can get into where you really want to be.